What is going on, legit fam? Welcome back to another episode. Now today is gonna be a really cool day because we're actually going to my boy's house. He has his own YouTube channel. He goes by the name of K-Star. I think his YouTube channel is K-Star Kicks or whatever. We'll ask him when we get there. But we're gonna go check out his sneaker collection today, and it should be a really dope collection. So let's go ahead and head over there right now. Yo, so we're here with K-Star, and today he's gonna give us a little tour of his sneaker collection.
Hey yo, what's good, man? It's K-Star. Some call me Eddie, some call me K-Star. You already know what the name is. I have the channel Star Kicks, and today, shout out to Legit Looks for Life. They're gonna come and do like a quick sneak peek of my collection. I don't think I got too much crazy stuff going on, but at the end of the day, you buy what you like, and you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So come on in, follow me, and let's take a look at what I got. Let's do it. All right, man, so we're right here. I have a minor setup of like some of my favorite sneakers. Pretty much how I got into shoes was, I mean, I really don't even know where I began. Like pretty much, you know, growing up, watching Jordan, stuff like that, I kind of became a Jordan head. Couldn't really get any Jordans until like I started working. So once I was like around 14, 15, started working for my uncle, and I was able to get some money. And of course my eyes were set on the Jordan section here, which is a lot smaller than it used to be. So with that being said, this is where it began pretty much. You know, the Jordan 11s, had my eyes set on these since I first seen them, and once they retroed, I actually went through 3 pairs of these. So
wow.
Of course, people, like, I didn't realize how much like I was really gonna get involved into sneakers, but once I did, I had let 2 pairs go to some friends of mine that wanted them, and I regret it now, let's just say that. You know what I mean? I wish I kept all 3 pairs. I wouldn't mind having 3 pairs, you know, on ice. But yeah, this is where it all began. This is my favorite shoe of all time. I just felt it was only right to begin with this here. With that being said, I went ahead and collected multiple other pairs of 11s. You know, I still have an iced out Space Jam. This is the 2016 edition with the 45 on the back. So I went ahead and copped these. Like I said, still on ice, haven't, you know, broken those in yet.
And so those Reds were your first pair of sneakers?
No.
Okay, what was your first pair of Jordans?
My first pair of Jordans were probably back in middle school.
Oh, okay.
My dad was, you know, I begged him for a pair of Jordans. Honestly, I think they were a pair of 9s if I'm not mistaken. And they were like available like at a Foot Action or something, and I was able to finally cop a pair. Like I said, I had to beg for them, but you know, it was what it was. But when I finally, the first Jordan, I actually still have it. And I actually have it in the old school box here. It's actually a Jordan 1, and it is a pair of,
wow,
these right here with the Jordan on the side. Carolina. Yeah, these are 2007, I believe, 2007 edition. So as you can see here, they're not too bad on the bottoms. I haven't really cleaned them either, but I just kind of kept them preserved.
And you even kept like the receipt and stuff like that in
Yeah, I got the, you know, I got the shoe card when they used to come with the shoe cards, you know what I mean? So you got the Jordan 1 shoe card and the original receipt, yep, like I said, from Foot Action, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and purchased that back in 2007. I was 17 years old. And that was the first like official Jordan that I went ahead and copped. Before that, I was copping SBs and like just, you know, some other crap that like, you know, was irrelevant. But you know, high school, you go through your little phases and your little trends, so you buy just whatever. And but pretty much that was my first like official Jordan that I really went and bought with my own money. And I'm proud of that. That's why they're still here today. I haven't got rid of them.
How long ago was that?
We in 2007 now, that's 10 years ago.
Wow, and you're still size 10.5 though. Can you still fit them?
Yeah, I'm 10.5.
Wow, so you stayed the same.
They're a little snug. I think they made them a little different. Cause I went ahead and when I bought these here, these are actually custom and restored. You know, funny thing is that recently I just restored these. For those who know, these are the opening day baseball edition Jordan 1s. They look a little bulky because I actually ran them over with my car.
Wow. Hey, how did that happen?
Pretty much they became beaters. I left them in the garage, and yeah, whenever I reversed my car in the garage, like apparently I was running them over, and they were actually really messed up. They had spider webs all over the laces. This is supposed to be a white midsole. They were grass stained. Everything was messed up. And I just decided to restore them one day. I kind of fixed this so it went back into shape a little bit. painted this whole thing in black and replaced the laces, replaced the insoles, and now this is what you have, you know what I mean?
And you have that video on your channel as well, right?
Yeah, this is the latest video I put up. This is also from 2007. So
Nice.
I actually walked in them just to make sure they don't fall apart on me. And they're in good shape, so you know what I mean? Like, they're still good, they're not too creased. They look way better than they did before, honestly, in my opinion. So this means a lot to me, so they stay in my collection as well. Speaking of, I guess, more about Jordans, once I went to the 11s, I went ahead and just kept copping 11s.
My favorite sneaker of all time.
Yeah, your favorite sneaker. This is the Concord right here. This is probably my second favorite Jordan behind the bread, just because I'm a red and black type of guy. But Concords, you can't go wrong. I'm afraid to wear them now just because a friend of mine, like I was just telling you, he spilled some Hennessy on my shoes, and I haven't worn them since. I think I haven't worn them since I've had the accident. They don't look bad right now because I did clean them up a little bit, but this is like, it's iconic. There's nothing much to say about it. Other than that, I mean, I have a series of ones, you know what I mean? My favorite ones right now is probably the Black Toes, just cause, like, you know, it's simple. It's the Bulls colorway, you know what I mean? So
they still look fresh though. They still look fresh.
Oh yeah, I've worn them just a couple of times, but like most of my shoes, like, you know, some of them are like 10 years old, stuff like that, and they're still in good shape. I just really take care of my shoes. The All-Star, I think they call them the All-Star joints.
Is that your newest pickup?
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay.
I have a few that I picked up after this, even though these came out like, what, 2 weeks ago? For those who know, you know, I rocked these on the day of the All-Star game. I bought these just for that, actually. I was fortunate enough to get these at Foot Action, so shout out to them. They had one pair left. There's a series of other ones. Another shoe that kind of means a lot, this is Jordan, is the Metallic 5s. I actually won these. This is my first raffle that I won. So
are those the newer ones?
Yes.
Okay.
These are what they came out last year, 2016, I believe.
Right.
These are iced out still, just because, like, I'm actually afraid to wear them. I'm gonna be real. I'm afraid to wear them just because I won them. It was my first shoe I ever won. Got it pretty much free of charge. You know what I mean? I just entered a raffle and became a winner, and that was that. I used to be a big fan of 7s as well, so like I have a couple of 7s. This is, you know, my favorite one, the Bordeaux. So I have a matching hat and stuff like that. I replaced the laces though, put the rope laces on, just 'cause I didn't like the flat ones. But this
and
is
those are the newer release as well, right?
Newer release also. I had the older pair, but they got a little bit stained, so I got rid of them. And then when they retro these, I went ahead and picked them up just because I needed a replacement. You can see that Nike on the inside. I don't know if the light will let you see it, but it's in there. This is my favorite 7 of all time. There's a pair of Raptors down here as well, which for some reason I can't seem to let go of these. I don't know. It's nothing, no heat or nothing like that, but just one of my favorite shoes.
You like them, man?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you gotta keep what you like. Pretty much before I get into any of the Adidas, I got big into Sauconys. So I believe my first Saucony was the Just Blaze Snow Beach. So you know what I mean? So there's a quick look at that. I did have the rope laces on there as well. You know, I just feel like it gives it a better look. These are the Shadow 9000s. You can see I wear them. You know, I pretty much wear all my kicks. This is my favorite Saucony of all time. I also have a pair of the newer Just Blaze joints. These are more, give you more of that Vegas feel, you know what I mean? So these are, the packaging on this one was crazy as well. I mean, it came with a deck of cards, just different stuff, a roulette, like, you know, shoe paper. It was crazy, you know, the packaging on that. Then I have a series of other ones. My favorite, one of my other favorites is the Burgundy joint, Shadow 6000s, you know what I mean? So I have those on there. I have a series of other ones as well, which I'll show you in a bit. Some other stuff. One of my biggest, one of my favorite shoes as well was the Nike SBs back in the day. This being my favorite. Most people would like the lows, but this is my favorite one right here. And this is the Tiffany colorway, Nike SB. Pretty much this is one of my favorite colors, and you know what I mean? Like, once I first seen this shoe, I just had to have it. I actually missed out on the first release, and I had to go all the way to Nike Town in Paris to get a pair of these.
What?
So shout out to my cousin. Yeah, that's how I got these. Like,
Paris, Texas?
No.
Paris?
Yeah, Paris,
Wow.
like other side of the world, you know what I mean? I do have the receipts still for this one from Nike. I I had to get it like a month later. They released them over there like a month later. And my cousin, who has some kind of plug, they were stationed over there because they're military, was able to pick these up for me, and he shipped them all the way back to the US for me. So shout out to that guy. I still don't know who that guy is, but you know what I mean? That's the only way I got those. And another one of my favorite pair, shout out to Will Smith, Fresh Prince.
Yes, sir.
The 5s, great 5s. One of my favorite shoes. Wore these a lot. For some reason, they still are in good shape, and I've had them for a couple years. No yellowing over here for some reason, but the bottom, of course, is a little beat. But one of my favorite Jordans of all time. I just want to move on to the Adidas now.
Okay, let's get
you know what I mean? That's, for some reason, that's like all I wear nowadays. As most know, like that's probably the most comfortable shoe because all my Adidas have boosts in them. So I guess to get things started, we'll start off with the triple whites, which I have customized. I have cut off the cages and replaced them with rope laces. Kind of gave it that Yeezy kind of feel to it. Probably one of the most comfortable shoes ever. Make sure you guys get the right size because if not, they'll be too snug on you. But that's one of my favorite joints right there. I also have like a couple other colorways, like the little infrared colorway. I also have the Core Blacks, which is one of my favorite, even though I haven't worn them yet, but I've worn everything else pretty much. Moving on, we got the olive joints. These are like beautiful. Like I'm honestly like kind of afraid to wear them. But it's like a gorgeous shoe. I just really love it. Like anything Ultra Boost, anything NMD, I'm just in love with. These are probably the most worn Adidas that I have in my collection. I just feel like it kind of goes with whatever. And as you can see, they're a little bit dirty. The boost is a little dirty. The bottoms are like kind of beat up. But I mean, I get so much love for this shoe, and I feel like it's just a general release, and people just show me so much love for that. Of course, you can't go wrong with the triple whites. I also swapped the laces out, so I got the wax laces on there. I mean, like I said, you know, boost, you can't go wrong with boost. Moving on. You got the Japanese joints. And I wear the hell out of these two right here. As you can see, they probably don't look dirty on camera. I believe that the camera will give it some justice, but I beat the hell out of these as well. That's probably one of my favorite shoes. My latest pickup is actually, this is my latest pickup, Solar Reds. I can't wait to wear these. I'll probably wear these tonight, as a matter of fact.
When did you get those, or where did you get them from?
I just got them from the House of Hoops at La Cantera in San Antonio. They just released them, I want to say a matter of days ago.
It hasn't even been a week.
Yeah, it hasn't been a week at all. I guess they just re-released them because they released a while back, I believe. I didn't get them back then, but they did release them recently, like not even a week ago, and I mean, I got them now. First time waiting in line in about 2 years, so.
Wow.
It was first come, first serve. I was able to get those.
Your Adidas game is strong, fam.
I mean, I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, not that I'm trying to impress anybody.
You got that passion for it, though.
Yeah, I just really like them. Like, they're comfortable. I wear them like pretty much every day. I just don't wear them when I go to work because, like, you know, I work in a really dirty environment, so I'm not trying to really mess them up like that. Another one of my favorite NMDs is this olive joint right here. These are just beautiful. This is the only model I have like this, and I've also lace swapped these as well. Like I said, the camera will probably give this some justice. You won't see how beat these are, but I've worn these a ton. You know what I mean? I couldn't even tell you how many times I wore those. Of course, my most prized possessions as far as sneakers go, this right here, the Pirate Black. Some people, I mean, this is just another Yeezy, but to me, this is my first Yeezy ever, and I mean, it pretty much means a lot to me. I traveled all the way to California just to get this pair. One of my favorite shoes ever, and you know, I probably would never let this go. Also, the most expensive shoe I've ever bought.
How much did you buy it for?
We will not talk about that. I cannot talk about that. It depresses me to this day. Shout out to my homeboy. Some people get lucky on those Foot Action and Foot Locker apps, and they get multiple pairs of Yeezys, so I was able to get a V2. This is my first V2 right here, the white one that came out last December, I believe.
Yeah, that was my favorite V2 out of all of them so far.
It actually is mine too. Like, I just feel it's like a real neutral color.
Yeah.
I can really wear it with whatever. Like, I've worn it with this outfit here, and it's, I mean, nobody even pays attention to the outfit. They just look at the shoe.
Yep.
But this is actually my favorite shoe. I mean, my favorite Yeezy out of the two to wear, just because like the bottom is like a lot different. It's a lot more durable. The other one there, I have friends who have the Pirate Blacks and it just starts chipping away. And you know, this one here, they really upgraded the sole and everything like that. So you know, it's a lot easier to wear knowing that it's gonna last a lot longer. Those two are definitely some of my prize, you know, like my best shoes in my collection. Moving on, I have a few, you know, older kicks, but some shoes that had some meaning to me just because like when I was younger, like these are shoes that I just wish I had, and that's why I picked them up years later. So like, you know, I had the Year of the Horse joints. I wanted these when they first came out, was not able to get a pair, and then fortunately years later I was able to get a pair that was damn near in dead stock. So I mean, you can see the bottom there, still glittery and everything like that. That's one of my favorite SBs. But I'll be honest with you, I don't wear SBs anymore. Like, I don't wear them at all, but I do keep them in the collection. Randomly got like a pair of the Carolinas, you know what I mean? So those are Nike SBs as well. Some low top SBs right here with this little like snakeskin effect on them. Kind of dope, you know what I mean? Like you could wear them just wherever. One of my favorite SBs, this is probably, if I'm not mistaken, this is my first SB. Marshall Amp. I went through two pairs of these. I had the first pair that was actually a little bit too big for me. Fortunately, I found a guy who was able to hook me up with a pair that was damn near dead stock. Came with spare laces, as you can see, they just fell out. But yeah, this is one of my favorite shoes ever. But like I said, I just don't really wear SBs. Like they're a little too high top, a little too bulky for me. But I keep them in the collection just because they have meaning, you know? So, other than that, I have a few others. De La Souls. You know what I mean? People don't collect these anymore. People may not care about these, but you know, like these had meaning to me, you know what I mean? They still do to this day. I have not even rocked these. Like I'm honestly afraid to rock these too. Like I just don't want to mess them up. Like they're just so beautiful to me. You know, they have a very great design on them. My goal is to get the high tops in dead stock. So if you got dead stock, make sure you hit me up on the channel. Hit him up on the channel to get to me, or whatever you got to do. I need the high tops. You know what I mean? So I will.
The high tops you're talking about the white version, or is there a version like that?
No, there's a version like this. This
okay,
is
and they came out with those in the highest.
Yeah, that first pair was in the high.
Oh, okay, I feel.
The white top.
Okay. Right,
it came out with the white top and a low top as well in the white. But the first original one came out, I was probably still in high school, early 2000s. And they came out with the high top pair. That was actually the original. And they had it available at Good Times. I don't know if you remember Good Times, but Good Times was a skate shop out here in San Antonio that was popping. They had all the exclusive SBs at the time. Unfortunately, they shut down. I guess like, you know, SBs kind of went out of style, or I don't know what happened, but they shut down, man. Now you can't get no exclusive SBs down here. But then I also got what they supposedly they called the combination of like a Retro 11 and SB. They had the Concord edition. I don't know if you've seen that, but they were white and black.
Sneaker, right?
Yeah, this
and
is
the Space Jam too, right?
Yeah, this is the red edition. They had the rope laces on there, very limited release. The store I got them from is a store off of Bandera Road in San Antonio. I honestly can't remember the name, forgive me for that. But they got the translucent bottoms as well. I rocked these multiple times, and yeah, man, I just love it because they had the Concord laces as well. It's just a beautiful shoe, patent leather and all that. Very underrated. But I'm still looking out for those Concord ones though. I'll still cop those, you know what I mean? Back to the Sauconys. I still collect these, even though nobody really does it at all. But like I said, you know, it's not about what everybody else is copying, it's about what you like. This is part of the Irish coffee pack. And this is Saucony Shadow 6000 as well. I have all three of the pack, which I can show you right now. So this is the black coffee here. I also have the cream, which is dope. Good summertime shoe. And the one that is everybody's favorite is the Irish whiskey. And this gets the most attention out of all three pairs of the Irish coffee pack. So this is actually my favorite as well. And I don't blame people for really loving the shoe. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, the texture, everything, the quality of the shoe is amazing. If you were able to feel the suede, you just feel how butter it is. But yeah, man, those are just pretty much most of my favorite sneakers. Also, before I close out, I have one pair of Kobe's. And these are my new hooping shoes. And I must say this is probably my favorite shoe to hoop in right now. It feels so comfortable on my feet. It lets me move the way I want to move, you know what I mean? And me getting back into basketball, like this is just the perfect shoe to really rock with. Even though I'm pretty intimidated just because it's a low cut shoe. And yeah, it's my first time really playing in a low cut, but I haven't had any issues, and I just really love the shoe, the colors, everything like that. It makes me really want to gravitate more towards the Kobe brand. And now that he don't even play anymore, like I just feel like they have more meaning now. Like, you know, he's one of the GOATs of the game, and I don't see why not. Like if the shoe is good, why not rock it? You know what I mean? But those are pretty much some of my favorite shoes in my collection. I know I couldn't show everything. I still have a series of other shoes. Main reason why some of these shoes are here is because I'm renting out some space here, and pretty much these shoes are gonna get shipped out today. So coincidence, y'all are showing up here today. I know we're supposed to do this probably yesterday, and unfortunately I had some issues going on, but these are some of my favorites. And like I said, I have a series of other shoes, you know, some that I haven't showed, but these are, like I said, some of the most meaningful, some of my favorite ones.
So what's the name of your channel so they can go check you out after this?
The name of my channel is Star Kicks. That's with 2 R's, S-T-A-R-R Kicks. I do a series of different videos. I'm trying to do a lot of custom videos. I'll be releasing a couple videos on some Ultra Boosts and some NMDs. I also have the, like I said, the Jordan custom that I did. I also do reviews, unboxings. I'm also adding vlogs to the channel. The more the channel can grow, the better, because the more it grows, I might separate and try to separate, you know, like what I do on each channel. I might create a new channel just for vlogs, another channel for completely sneaker related stuff, just to kind of, you know, because every audience is like attracted to certain things. So I want to make sure that I accommodate everybody. You know, if somebody wants to see Kicks, they can go to see Kicks, and if somebody wants to just see what the lifestyle is about, they can go see my other channel. So I just really want to see, you know, some growth, and you know, it takes time. I'm new to YouTube, I'm a new YouTuber, so like, you know, give me a little bit of time. I'm really just appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my channel and anybody who supports, you know. And shout out to Legit Looks for Life, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have to come out here and, you know, check out my collection, but I really appreciate it. I watch his videos, I appreciate everything he does. He does stuff that I'm interested in. And, you know, he keeps it natural, you know, he doesn't hold away from what he do. So, you know, shout out to him, and pretty much that's that. And hopefully y'all subscribe to my channel, pay a visit, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Krunkstar. Hopefully he links me down in the description below. And
we'll do that, man. We'll do that.
And your boy's out, man. Any questions for me?
Thank you, bro. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for coming through, man.